In the heart of Seoul, South Korea, stood a towering shopping center that was once a beacon of prosperity, the Sampoong Department Store. It was not just a place to shop, but a symbol of modernity and success. But on June 29, 1995, this iconic structure would transform into the site of one of the deadliest building collapses in history, claiming the lives of more than 500 people. Opening its doors in 1987, the Sampoong Department Store was a massive project. Spanning 8 floors, it housed everything from luxury goods to a vast array of consumer products. With its state-of-the-art design, it became a hub of activity and a must-visit destination in Seoul. But beneath the surface of this shining monument to commercial success, danger was quietly brewing. Over the years, cracks began to appear in the structure, both literally and figuratively. The building's owner, a prominent businessman, had grand plans for expansion, including adding extra floors that would later prove to be disastrous. Initially, the store had been built with a concrete frame, but when the decision was made to add extra floors, the plans changed. The original structure wasn't designed to bear the additional weight, and yet the new floors were built without proper reinforcements. Cracks began to form in the building's foundation and ceiling. Despite early signs of distress, these issues were ignored and the store remained open. It wasn't just poor construction, it was a failure of management and safety regulations that allowed these structural flaws to go unnoticed for far too long. On June 29, 1995, disaster struck. At around 6:30 p.m., the roof of the building, which was overloaded with heavy air conditioning units, began to buckle. Within moments, the entire structure began to collapse, floor by floor. The collapse was sudden and catastrophic. Witnesses described the horrifying sound of concrete cracking and the screams of panic. Shoppers and employees were trapped beneath the rubble, unable to escape in the chaos that ensued. Many didn't stand a chance. As emergency teams rushed to the scene, the extent of the damage became clear. The building had collapsed like a house of cards, trapping hundreds of people inside. Rescue efforts continued through the night, with hopes of finding survivors dwindling as the hours passed. The death toll kept rising, with over 500 people losing their lives. What happened at Sampoong was a result of both poor design and mismanagement. The extra floors were added without proper structural support, and the weight of the building became too much for the original framework. When the roof collapsed, it triggered a chain reaction. In the aftermath, South Korea was shaken to its core. The disaster sparked a national outcry over building safety and regulatory oversight. Investigations revealed that the building's owner and management had cut corners to save costs, ignoring crucial safety measures in the process. Criminal charges were filed against the building's owner and key figures involved in its construction. They faced charges ranging from gross negligence to manslaughter. Stricter regulations were put in place to ensure that safety would no longer be compromised for the sake of profit. It was a wake-up call that ultimately led to the formation of better construction practices across the country. The tragedy remains etched in the collective memory of the nation, a painful reminder of the importance of safety and accountability in construction. Today, the site of the Sampoong Department Store disaster serves as a memorial for the victims. As we remember the victims, we honor their memory by ensuring that such a tragedy never happens again. Subscribe Fact Cemetery for more historical facts.